Hello everybody, Shotgun 1000 reporting for Juicy, welcoming you back to more Pokemon Heartgold. Last time, we made our way into Azalea Town and found out that Team Rocket has made a return 3 years from the past, even though this is a remake of the original Gold, Silver and Crystal, and we technically did our first LP of Team Rocket on a repeat of an original game. Basically being red, blue, green, and yellow. It was recreated to become Violet, Leaf, Green, and then recreated again to become Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. This time, we are inside Slowpoke Well. We've heard that there's Team Rockets hiding in here, so let's go after them. Surprise! I was standing guard up top when the old coot yelled at me. He startled me so much that I fell down here. How about I vent my anger and take it out on you? How about I punch you in the face? Not really. Here we go, the first Team Rocket Grunt. They consist of using Rattatas and Poison types. And immediately, this is actually a really good music. I'm going to let it play for a minute. Yeah, it's actually a really good music to listen to in this version. In Gen 2, it was alright to listen to, but as you know, Game Boy Advance music sounds like 8-bit music, and some music doesn't really sound great when listened to in 8-bit, others do. But, yeah, Team Rocket's music actually does get really, really good. In Generation 1, it sounded pretty bad. Literally, it was really, really bad. Oh, Zenra fainted. I wasn't paying attention then. Oh, dear me. But honestly, yeah. In Gen 1, their music wasn't really great. In Gen 3, it actually got improved of the original Gen 1. In Generation 2, it kind of sounded a bit better, but not too much better. But then in Gen 4 remake, it became a lot better. And then in Gen 7, there was an even better music of Team Rocket. Right, so this text box, I was wondering when it was going to pop up eventually. The O is not because that Team Rocket one is looking at my Pidgey. No, it's because our Pokemon egg is hatching. And in it, we get Togepi. This Togepi in particular, I have actually used in a playthrough once too many times, and you probably might be thinking I'll be using it again now. The answer would be no. Is a female. The chances of getting a female Togepi is exactly the same as getting a female starter Pokemon. My god. But yeah, anyway, going back to my bio. This Togepi in particular, if you hatch it from the egg in Generation... I'm not sure if it's in Generation 2 that it was first created in, because you could get a Togepi egg in Gold, Silver and Crystal, but I don't remember what the exact moves were. But in the Gen 4 games of Platinum, Heartgold and Soul Silver, not Diamond and Pearl, this Togepi will carry the move Extra Sensory, which is a breeding move. Togepi can only learn Extra Sensory based on breeding, which is actually a very powerful move to get super early in the game. It has a base power of 80, with a 10% chance to cause a flinch on the opposing Pokemon. It's a special attacking Psychic type move that can actually help cover his weakness to fighting because he's a plain normal type in this game, which actually is really, really good. But You're probably thinking 10% chance, that doesn't sound too great. But we actually kind of missed out on the chance because he can carry Hustle for the ability, which boosts the Pokemon's attack stat, but it lowers its accuracy. What this ability is all about is it raises the power of physical attacking moves by 50%, but it decreases accuracy of the physical attacking moves by 20%. But compared to his other ability, Serene Grace. Serene Grace is a very good ability to have for Pokemon such as Togepi. It basically doubles the effects of it doubles the chances of getting additional effects on certain moves. And yeah, once your egg is hatched, Professor Elm will ring us up. Hey Ash, this is great news. A Pokemon hatched from that egg. I knew that giving that egg to you was the right thing to do. I just knew it. You should come here and show me what kind of Pokemon it is. Yeah, backtracking to Professor Elm's place. We're not going to be doing that for this episode, unfortunately. But in case you're wondering, he just wants to see what Pokemon came out of the egg, and I don't know if he actually does give you anything in particular. If he does, I will actually show it. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, Serene Grace will double the effects of an additional effect happening on certain moves. Being said, Extrasensory has a 10% chance to activate of a flinch on your opposing Pokemon, but it then becomes a 20% chance because the Serene Grace is boosting it. That's all I can honestly say about that. I was actually not tapping the dialogue. There we go. Right, I also need to mark off you. There we go. We'll use Gust. I wish we was battling a... I wish we was actually battling a spider Pokemon because we could say that we're blowing the cobwebs away. Not really, of course, but honestly, I would honestly say that. And make it sound like it's not a funny matter, even though it kind of is. Because sometimes some jokes can be pretty funny, but it's depending on your tone of voice of how you say it. Because if you say it in the tone of voice that I say it, many people probably might not actually find jokes really funny. And I will admit, I can be a funny guy, but when it comes to saying jokes on camera, where there's no one around to even hear my jokes, you can definitely tell that the jokes are not intended to be funny. They're just intended to be bad humor. So there we go, Zubat is knocked out. And, oh, actually, this is me not paying attention again. I was actually looking at my script about future encounters, and I didn't even realize we actually got a new Pokemon on the field, Ekans. Ekans was actually known to be found only in Let's Go Eevee, whereas Mankey, I believe it was, that can only be found in Let's Go Pikachu, I'm wanting to say. But Ekans, as you originally know, I think he can only be found in Soul Silver in this game. If not, I have no idea. And how the hell did he survive on 1 HP? No matter. Quick Attack is going to knock you out. I'd watch your tone, lady. Well, I'm actually going to put Fugo in the lead because we do need more experience with him. I honestly do apologize about the glaring. Okay, here we actually have an issue of hidden items. I actually was wanting to show this sometime, but I don't know if there was actually one to be found in Union Cave or whatever, but we found a super potion. That is basically a healing item like a regular potion, but instead it heals up 50 HP of your Pokemon's max health than the regular potion of 20. Quit taking Slowpoke Tails! If we listen to you, Team Rocket's rep would be ruined! I don't care. Why don't you be like a rocket and blast off? Literally. Alrighty then. Maybe if I actually moved again a little. There we go. I don't know if that's going to be making things any better, but worth a shot. Now we use quick attack, finish off the job. There we go. And only get 1 HP for trouble. Yep, called it. Now for Zubat. And I bet this trainer actually has another new encounter. I think. If not, then I'm crazy. Now, when I was actually saying about Zubat, saying that the only attacking moves he'll actually be able to learn for a while would be Leech Life and Astonish. I honestly do not know when he learns Astonish. I think he learns it at level 10, I'm wanting to say. So I'm having a look now. Oh god. Sorry about this. Holding it one. Oh, it learns at level 9. So actually, so that Zubat actually did have Astonish in its moveset. Okay, never mind. But it does learn Bite at level 13. Did I actually on Zubat's bio? Did I say it could learn at level 13 until I said it could learn at level 12? Let's have a look. No, I said level 13. Okay, good. Making sure that I didn't put down any bio incorrectly, because I am known to do that. Even though last LP I actually didn't actually make a bio script. It was honestly really hard for me to actually talk about WoW Pokemon. It really was. There we go. Use Ember. Can't even hit it apparently. And there we go. That's the battle done. And that's given Fugo a level up. Level 14. No new move, unfortunately. Oh, actually. Oh, this is actually an issue of evolution. Our first Pokemon to evolve is, of course, our starter Pokemon, which makes logical sense because, well, it was the first Pokemon we ever obtained. Cyndaquil is evolving into Quilava. Quilava is a much better evolution, I can honestly say the least. We actually did have a chance to catch one of these Pokemon back in Pokemon Coliseum, but I chose not to and went for Alligator instead. But that doesn't mean Quilava is a bad Pokemon, but honestly, he is a good Pokemon. So good, in fact, I'm going to be switching him out for Ghastly. No, don't worry, we will actually use him in battle, but not at its current stage right now. Our main priority is this guy. And you see that boulder on the left-hand side? You want to remember that for later. It's Proton John! Not really. What do we have here? I am often labelled as the scariest and cruelest guy in Team Rocket. I strongly urge you not to interfere with our business. Yep. Battling one of the admins of Team Rocket in this game. Executive Proton. He starts off with Suba, level 8, Poison Flying type, inner focus for his ability so it cannot be flinched. Leech Life and Supersonic are his only moves. Good logic, I can say that, because he doesn't learn Astonish until level 9. So I'm just going to put him to sleep. And then I'm going to use Lick, just in case he decided to switch. Okay, good, he's still asleep. That's what I want to see. Yeah, doing DS recordings is not easy. I wish I was able to do it on my... Well, actually, how does Chuck Conroy does his LP recordings? Because I know he does have a DS emulator, but I don't know if he records his TV screen or his laptop screen or whatever. Or does he do like an editing format where he edits the photos to stop them looking like they're glaring or whatever? I don't know. I honestly do not know how he does it. Come on, Ghastly. There we go. Now for his second Pokemon, which is a new Pokemon to this LP. Coughing, level 12, plain Poison type, levitate for his ability so he cannot get hit by ground type moves. His only weakness is Psychic. With the moves Poison Gas, Tackle, Smokescreen, and Smog. If he's able to hit with that Poison Gas, he will do a lot of damage to you. But fortunately, we are a Poison type ourselves, so he cannot poison us. And we managed to paralyze the Gas Mine. Coughing, if you're wondering, is actually a really, really good physical defensive Pokemon. So we might be licking this Lollipop Gas Mine for quite a while, actually. No, honestly. But yeah, Smog is his most powerful move in his party. I don't think it does have any significant use. I think it does have a chance to poison. I'm having a look. Yeah, in Generation 1 to Generation 5, Smog is known to have a 40% chance to poison the target. And knowing how often the AI get additional effects, you'd be like having that Smog poison you first turn every turn. That's the reason why I had Ghastly planned for my team. Because that way, we have at least one Pokemon who is immune to taking poison damage. And we're just cutting his HP down little by little at a time. Nearly there. Thank you, Lucky Stars, that they actually don't heal. The gym leaders do, but the Team Rocket ones don't. Wow, fully paralyzed 3 turns in a row. Nice. Oh, could get used to that. And there we go. Proton is defeated. And no, Chuck Conroy, I did not defeat Proton John, so don't get your hopes up. So there you go. Ghastly's going to level up. And he's learning Nightshade. This was the move I actually thought he was able to learn at level 12. Nightshade is actually a much better move than Lick. It basically does fixed damage depending on how high the user's level is. So at this current stage, we are going to be hitting for 15 damage every time. We're going to give it a Spite because I never actually used that move. And there we go. Ugh, for a kid to be this good, I didn't see it coming. Ugh. Team Rocket was indeed broken up 3 years ago, but we continued our activities underground. A small obstacle like you won't be too much of a problem or a mission. I advise you to be very afraid for what is coming up. For what is to come, sorry. Way to go, Ash. Team Rocket has taken off. My back's better too. Let's get out of here. Hi, Ash. You handled yourself like a real hero. As I mentioned before, Team Rocket was disbanded by a boy called Red 3 years ago. No, they were disbanded by a trainer called Ash. Which is me! Now that they've come back, I have a bad feeling about it. In any case, it would please me greatly to make Pokeballs for a trainer like you, Ash. This is all I have now, but take it. Obtain the Fast Ball. You have apricorns for me? Fine, I'll turn them into Pokeballs. Now, this is what the apricorns are known to do. Depending on which one you use will determine on which Pokeball you're going to get. The Fast Ball is basically a Pokeball that allows you to catch really fast Pokemon. I don't remember specifically what color apricorn it is. I'm going to look it up and I'm going to mention to you next episode. Oh, that's a letdown. Though I will ask him to make Pokeballs for us. But yeah, that's all we've got time for this episode. Next time on Pokemon Heartgold, with Team Rocket blasted off out of Azalea Town, we are going to be tackling the gym leader. See you guys then.